Charge my phone while we're talking. Let me finish my grocery order. Mm. Oh, I need coffee. I'm about to run out of coffee, y'all. Hello, welcome to the live. I'm Auntie Wata. Please come on in and check out what we have to offer. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Furry Dolphin Fur. Okay. Hello, everybody. I've got my bonnet on. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Alan. Hi, Furry Dolphin Furry. Hey, Brandon. Such a pleasure to see all y'all. Thank you for tapping the screen. This beautiful bonnet can be found in my showcase. Yay! Hold on, let me get my phone stand. Okay, we got it. We got it, y'all. Who's coming up? Who is coming up? It's Cookie.
Hey, girl.
Girl, what's going on?
Persephone's yelling in my face again.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
She always wants to be
Persephone. A woman is an adult human female. Okay. I would never let Nate get away with what he got away with over there earlier, honey.
Hi, double aunties.
What happened? Hey, baby.
Ooh, baby, he was on Florence. What's her name? Florence.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
I don't know. I heard the Nate's
Hey,
annoying ass
Nene.
talking earlier.
And it was two people. It was Nurse Ratchet and somebody named Nerdy, and they was I don't know. Nurse Ratchet was kind of quiet, and then the nerdy person was kind of loud, but she wasn't really like getting Nate. And then they wanted me to come up, but I wasn't feeling it. I was like, y'all got yourself into this. You got to get yourself out of it. Y'all don't forget to get the bonnet in the showcase. It's down there
I
now.
I saw you got 10% off. Is that what that's for?
What for the
need to
bonnet?
give me another bonnet, honestly.
There's a coupon up here.
These
It says
ones are good. The
congratulations.
reason that
Am I
this
the only
one
one with the
isn't,
coupon?
it should be bigger, but it weighs down because I have so much hair.
I
It
was
like
just gonna say that, like, I got a lot of hair, so therefore it's like I was gonna say, do they come in like different sizes? Because
girl,
I got a
this
big
one is
ass
big as
I got a
fuck.
big ass
But I got
head
my
and a lot
hair
of
down my
hair.
back, and so it is. I got a lot of dreadlocks, honey, and so
Mm-hmm.
it's big as fuck. But you can't really tell because my hair falls. It it falls because my hair is weighing it down
I
in the
like the
back.
little. I like the band around it too. That stuff you just lay my edges.
Yep, and
Hey, Angie.
it'll
Hi,
keep it from
sister. How
falling
are you,
off at
baby? I
night.
missed you.
Good.
Okay, I ain't seen you
Oh,
in a
you
minute,
sound
Angie.
good. Let me stop being messy.
I'll be back, y'all. I gotta get me another
Okay.
beverage.
Okay.
Wait, let's introduce Furry Dolphin and Brittany's World.
Yeah, yo. Hi. My name is Furry. I'm 23 and I'm black.
Girl, we can't see
No?
the background, Auntie
Done.
Water.
What you mean you can't see the background?
It's just black.
It's clear for me. I can see it.
I can
Oh,
see
maybe I
it.
need to go in and come out. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see the background. There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with it.
I'll be right back.
I'm
Wait,
Brittany.
Keosha.
I'm 32.
All right. And what do y'all think about the background?
I mean,
Just
as I already stated, I just feel that trans women are not women. I believe that a woman is an adult human female.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Y'all mean.
what? I didn't even say nothing.
Why isn't a trans woman a woman?
Because they're not an adult human female. You don't have
And
an
what is
XY
an adult?
chromosome.
What is a female to you?
A female is a human being with a
Hey,
XY
sister.
chromosome.
Hey sis, hey auntie.
Hey. A female is a what?
A female is a human being with an XY chromosome.
An XY chromosome?
XX, sorry, not XY. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Because I was
sorry.
about to say, I
XX.
I
certainly.
mean, but you have
Yeah,
to
no.
understand that there are some females that does have XY chromosomes too. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there are medical differences, but those are
Oh,
the exceptions.
wrong because it's not
so
because it's not a disease, or a medical condition. It's absolutely normal, to be honest.
so you
Well,
meant
so
is
it's
some females have XX chromosomes? That's what you meant.
no, the vast majority of females have XX.
Oh, okay, the vast majority, but there are outliers. That's what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
meant.
So there
Okay,
are
so
outliers. Yeah.
outliers always 100% of the time defeat a generalization.
And what
What
you're
do you
doing
mean?
here is basically you're appealing to the majority.
I mean, as long as they're
Okay,
right,
so
as long as there are some that don't meet your criteria, that means your criteria fails to cover the entire
I don't think
population.
that's necessarily true.
Well, you can't
Uh,
say all if there are some that don't.
so no, what I'm saying is okay.
What
So
you're saying is that some females, the
yeah,
most females, have XX chromosomes.
most females have XX chromosomes. Yes.
But it can't be a requirement. XX chromosomes can't be a requirement to be a female if there are females who are female but are born without XX chromosomes.
Okay, and so
Yeah. So
what? Okay,
that can't be a requirement. So
so what
what is
I'm
your
asking,
requirement?
what that is. So of course,
It
all of the
can't be a
requirements
requirement. If you say
for me,
in order
all
to
of
be
the
a
requirements.
human, in order to be a human, you have to have 2 hands and 2 feet. Like that's not true. Because there are plenty of humans who are born without 2 hands and 2 feet. So what we're looking for is this concept called what are the necessary and sufficient conditions for being a
But I
female?
mean, so okay, so by that definition, then you can't really make a generalization about anything
I
because there's
mean, you
always.
really can't. So what are the
That's what I'm saying.
necessary?
So
So what
what
are the
I'm saying,
necessary and sufficient conditions?
I mean, according by your definition, there are none.
There are none for
There are
women.
none. I'm going based
There
off of
are none, or you
what
just
you.
don't know what they are.
No. I'm saying by because we can go back and forth. I can say a uterus. You can say there are some.
Or
I
you
can say
can
a
or you can
vagina.
could.
listen to Auntie school you. You could do
I don't.
that.
I don't
Oh,
think
by the
she's
Because
way,
gonna be.
the
Auntie,
criteria, necessary criteria of what it is to be a woman and stop pivoting.
I need
How
my
am I? Wait.
credentials on this
How am
account.
I? How am I
Just
pivoting?
just a minute. Just a minute, please. Auntie, I need my credentials on this account, please, and thank you. By the
Because
way,
Chelsea asked you
Chelsea,
the necessary
So
criteria, what's the qualifications to being a woman? And instead of answering the question, because we got you in a chokehold when you said that a woman is someone with XX chromosomes, and then we had to break it down to you
Not
that there
true.
are some born females who have XY chromosomes, and now you're stuck. So
I'm not stuck. I
now you're
quite
trying to
literally,
attack Auntie's point, which
you
I
asked
mean,
me a
you
question.
are stuck.
You asked, okay,
Like
you asked
your
me a question.
generalization has
No,
failed.
no, no. You asked me a
I
question. I
asked you what are the
answered your,
requirements for
and
being
I
a
answered
female.
your
Does
Okay,
question,
he
your
and
ever
you
shut
question
up?
is
gave
not a
me,
requirement for being
you
a
gave,
female, and you can talk as long and as determined as you like, and you still have not answered the question. What are the requirements for being a female?
so are we having a conversation, or I'm confused. Again,
There's
like I
no
just
set.
said,
You gonna
Here's
like
the
answer
I
the
just,
question,
answer.
baby?
like I
I'll
just
give you the
said.
answer. I'll give you
So
the answer, which we already gave you once. There are no set. It's like on a diaspora because there we come in many different ways, many different chromosomes, many different sometimes we have uteruses, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we have the JJs, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we have this, that, and the. If we can't go off, yes, there is a majority of. We get that, but it's not. We're not able to say that you can be this if you have this because there's always going to be the outliers. I don't understand why this is so hard to understand, not to mention the fact we're talking about gender. Woman is a gender. It's not
no,
just
no one said
it's
that this
not
is hard.
just
But when you're
social,
talking
it's
about outliers,
neurological too.
you're
I'm pretty
talking about
sure
You can't
that
listen with your mouth open, dear. You can't listen while you're talking. So
anyhow,
what
so
it says to me that you're talking over Auntie Cookie is you're not listening to her.
Okay, so like I said before,
Oh no, not like I said. Or were you done, Auntie Cookie? Or were you
I
still
wasn't,
talking?
but I think that
Okay,
any
well,
further
Furry
education is
Dolphin, you're
waste.
either going to continue to listen and then respond like an adult when it's your turn, or you're going to drop down. Make your choice. Go ahead, Auntie Cookie.
Anyhow, so when we're talking about gender, we're talking about not just the social aspect of it, but we're also talking about the neurological aspect of it. And I can go into that in a very simplified manner if you like, but I don't think it matters. I don't think that you've heard the fucking thing I said. I'm done.
I've heard what you said, but what I was saying is when you're talking about outliers, you're talking about medical conditions.
Listening to the
You're
battle.
talking about the rarities amongst human beings. That's not that's why I said we're going based off of the majority, and the
No, we're
No,
not.
majority
we're
of
not.
humanity. I'm okay, so I'm talking about for me and for the people who
We're
believe
not.
that a woman is a adult human female. So
So then you're okay with leaving out people who don't fit your criteria don't get to be a woman?
We're not talking about the majority. We're talking about what are the things that are required to be a female.
and I
That is
said
what we're
according
talking
to
about.
your
And
definition.
instead of moving forward to identify other things that are required to be a female, you are stuck, like Angelica said, stuck
Girl,
on
that
this
was
idea of
mixed.
XX chromosomes. It is not true. XX chromosomes are not required to be a female. Let it go and continue the conversation. They're not a
I wasn't
requirement.
stuck there.
They're not a
Let it
requirement.
go.
I quite literally
Appeals
just said,
appeals to majority notwithstanding,
so
XX chromosomes are not required to be a female person.
according to your logic, according to your reasoning.
According to my logic, an appeal to majority is a logical fallacy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
According to the
so
rules of
that's a logical
debate,
fact.
an
Okay,
appeal to majority is a logical fallacy. If you
so
cannot show me what is required for all females to be a female, then you don't know what a female is. And that's really sad that you're up here arguing about what is a female and what is a woman, and you can't even tell us what is required to be a woman or a female.
And it's like you're not even
You're
comprehending what
embarrassing.
Auntie
You should be
asked you.
embarrassing to the gender
I think
critical.
this is, I really
Like,
think
cause
this is funny.
you're going off like definitions and stuff. We're not asking
This
for
is an
definitions.
embarrassment.
We're asking for
This
the
is an
criteria. We're
embarrassment,
asking for the
but
requirements. What are
I
the
hear
You don't
you.
even
requirements? You said
know.
So,
XX chromosomes. We
and
debunked
XX
it.
and
chromosomes are
like
not
Anything
a
I
else that
said,
requirement,
you
dear.
have, to
Okay, and like
say
I
that someone
said,
is female.
XX chromosomes is not a
like I
Hold
requirement.
said,
on.
We're
we
going to
can.
move
I said
forward. We're not going to continue to discuss XX chromosomes. They're not a requirement. We're not going to
you're
continue.
the only
We're
one talking.
not going to continue to entertain your appeal to the majority. And so if you'd like to move forward, then
I've
you
been
can.
trying to.
If you
I've been trying to.
if you want to continue to fight for this appeal to majority, then you're going to have to leave.
So I've been trying to, and I said, if you want to talk about the requirements, every requirement that I give you, technically by your logic, you could just go ahead in your mind and debunk it because you can say, well, that doesn't. There are outliers
Okay,
for
so you're
that.
Lord.
going to continue to appeal to majority. Then.
I wasn't even done. So like I said,
Sounds
Yeah,
like you're going
that,
to continue. Okay,
Well, you're done now.
okay.
So
First of all,
this
Sorry.
I was gonna ask, are you a woman? I don't think so.
if I could finish this up real quick for him. The problem is that y'all stop at the first definition and you refuse to look at the rest of the definition. Okay? At the rest of the definitions. So, because we have multiple definitions for things because not just one thing is true or multiple things can be true at the same time.
But he wasn't. Was he talking? Oh Jesus! I'm sorry, y'all.
I don't think he wanted to learn anyway because
No.
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 Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's talking about XX chromosomes being required to be a woman, and he just couldn't move from there. Once that was debunked,
He
he
was
just
stuck
couldn't.
like a
He was
record.
stuck. He was stuck, and he couldn't move. And so he really doesn't know. You need to spend some more time in the gender critical lives and shape up your argument, boo, because this was just easy.
He was
Um,
like this. He was like, I was born by the river. Rip, 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 rip.
Brittany's World. Did you have something to say about the background?
Yeah, I think obviously a woman is a social construct and people can be who they want to be. And I think trans women are women. Play. Thank you. I do think there is like fallacies in like both arguments because not everyone can just be everything. But I do believe that there are trans women, and I do believe that there are people who truly believe they were born into the wrong body, and that's completely okay. And it's completely okay for them to feel comfortable in their own skin and be who they want to be. And if that means that they're a trans woman or a trans man, then that's perfectly acceptable. I don't think
this person.
I don't think what's between your legs determines who you are as a person. And I would never judge someone. And I've never asked someone, hey, what's between your legs? Because I don't care. I just treat everyone with respect. And I know that there is a difference between men and women. Everyone does. It's not rocket science. But it doesn't mean that we should tear each other down. Everyone knows that there's a difference, but it doesn't mean that that difference needs to divide everyone else.
can I
Yes.
say something?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna respond to Brittany, and then we'll come back and get your introduction.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to say, Brittany? No, I just think everyone is beautiful in their own way. Man, woman, trans man, whoever they are. Just everyone should just be themselves and everyone should just be happy. And I don't know why everyone has such an issue on what other people are doing with their life. Because you should just live yours because tomorrow's never promised. And you can't take with you what you got. So just be happy and be happy for others. If they're living their best life, then let it be.
I know that's right.
Point blank, period.
Hello.
Giselle.
I'm new on here.
Hi.
Giselle, can we please get your age and pronouns?
Yeah, so I'm 34. He, her, his, my pronouns.
Awesome. What's your name, darling?
And thank you for the pumpkin. Thank you. Who's that girl? Thank you, Kiosha.
Okay, so
All the noises.
the thing that I want to say is that yes, trans women are women, but I also do believe in space.
Dog noises.
But I also believe in spaces. Like if you know that I'm trans and you don't feel comfortable with me in the same space as you, I will not argue with you. Only your comfort zone. So I do respect a woman's space. I am trans too. And also too, I just don't agree with introducing it to children. I do have a child of my own, but it's just my own personal aspect because I want my child to be a child in their early ages. So I just don't think it should be taught in schools.
As opposed to what? Like you said, you want your child to be a child. What would they be as opposed to?
Well, a child can turn out to be a trans child, you know?
Well, it's not even that. She's like, I want my child to be a child. So what else would they be? Like
I wouldn't. Because it's like I wouldn't want like them to say, oh, you know, teaching LGBTQ in schools or anything like that. Like,
I'm sorry to tell you, sister, and this is not me being rude. Your presence already is teaching them about trans people as their parent. Like that's like I don't know what to tell you.
what I'm saying.
Your existence legitimately is teaching your child about trans people.
Can I finish speaking now?
Yes,
So
I'm
like,
sorry.
So like it's like this. Yes, of course, my two daughters know about me, but for other parents, like I respect spaces. For other parents who are heterosexual who do not want that allowed, you know, teaching into to their children, yes, I do. But like I said, personal spaces. So I do believe if someone else's parental perspective is not to teach that in school, then yes, I agree with it.
So what
Okay,
happens?
so do you also believe that African American history shouldn't be taught in schools?
I never said that.
I mean, but there are
Race
parents
and
who are
sexuality
currently
is two different things.
yeah, but there are currently parents whose parental perspective is that African American history, particularly the history of slavery in this country,
Well, I'm
should
talking
not. I'm going to finish
yeah.
my statement, and then
Okay.
you're gonna answer. There are people whose parental perspective is that African American history, particularly the history of slavery in this country and the civil rights movement and Jim Crow, should not be taught to children. And actually, one of our presidential candidates is saying that the Department of Education, under his authority, would defund schools that are teaching the history of slavery. So there are parents who believe that children should not be taught about slavery in schools.
So after she answers you, Auntie, I would love to ask a couple questions if that's
Me
okay.
too.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, and then we have to introduce Bobby.
Bobby Tony.
Go ahead,
Go
Giselle.
ahead,
She's waiting for your
Giselle.
response.
Oh, she might not know how to unmute. Let me
She
invite
should.
her.
I've seen her quite a few times before.
You know, sometimes TikTok is a little glitchy.
I've seen her quite a few times before.
See, that's sometimes TikTok is a little
Oh, baby,
glitchy.
you gotta echo.
See, sometimes TikTok is a little
Oh,
glitchy.
baby, now you gotta. Oh Lord, Giselle, you gotta. Baby, you got.
Giselle, you gotta go
no,
down
girl,
and
you
swipe
gotta
out the app
echo,
and come
honey.
back, sister.
You gotta swipe out the app, like go to another app and then come back to the TikTok app, so that it'll knock out that echo that you got going on. We can't take that. Oh,
That was a
let
gorgeous.
me have it, honey. Bobby, while she's doing that, go ahead and give us your age and your preferred pronoun.
Right on. Thank you. Hey, Auntie Wada. My name is Bobby, and I'm 33, and I go by he, him.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. Such a respectful young man.
Thank you,
Bobby's
kindly.
handsome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Cookie.
Don't hate on me.
Well, I just got here maybe a good 3 minutes ago. But to your question, what is a woman? I guess by the definition, it says. I mean, it's pretty basic, but it says an adult human female. And are trans women? I think they are women, but they are trans women. Hence the word trans in front of the word women. So I mean, they're a type of women.
I mean, I'm a type of woman. I'm a cis woman.
Yeah.
I'm a black woman.
Okay, so can I finish
I'm a white G woman.
Yes, your echo is now gone.
Okay, so look, I'm not trying to attack no one. I'm not trying to be attacked either. You know, now race is a totally different thing.
Don't do that.
I think my personal opinion, I feel like if you want to tell your child, like I did tell our children about us, I think it's your own personal perspective of how you want to bring it up to your child. But if another heterosexual couple does not want their child taught that, then all I'm saying is I just don't agree with it. Like, and I wasn't bringing race into it. That's a totally different topic about.
They're the same.
No, it's not. I mean, it's the same. Like, there are people who would prefer their children not be taught parts of our history, whether because of their own, personal bias. And whether that personal bias is about trans people or LGBT people or black people, it's still, I expect the public school system to adjust to my bigotry. And that's just not how things are done in America.
Shouldn't be anyhow.
Giselle, can I say something real quick to you? I just don't believe when you say that, or I think maybe a different way to put into perspective, and I hope this is what you mean, is that you don't believe you want a place where parents are allowed to teach their kids what they want, but maybe you would prefer that. I would assume you prefer that they teach their kids about trans people because you are a trans person. You were in school as a child. It's easier. I mean, that's one of the things that your children hopefully are getting from you is that they know that their mother is trans. So your children aren't going to be the ones who are attacking kids that they go to school with if they might happen to be trans or show signs of being, a different.
And that's what I mean. That's how I meant to say it. I just don't mean it as in, I didn't know how to say it, but yes, exactly how you said it. It's just like, I don't mind. Like, if you want to teach your child, like our two daughters, one of them, both of them, they both like boys, but they know about me. And my husband was telling them, well, as long as you don't like girls, I don't mind. And of course, that did get us a little argument about it, about how I am.
But they should.
But it's just like, I think in your own household, like it's like this. Like if someone were to just put that in my child's head, like, oh no, you have to, they told my daughters, you have to be lesbian, da da da, and everything, then it would affect me. As to where us being a parent.
Wait a fucking minute.
Wait a fucking minute. Nobody's asking for the schools to say to children, you have to be lesbian. We're asking for schools.
My asshole is so wet and loose right now.
My. Absolutely.
Nobody needs to hear about this.
Everybody at TikTok, that person was removed for violating our community guidelines. That person has been removed for violating our community guidelines.
I don't even want to know.
Been removed.
I don't even want to know what's wrong with her penis. If that's what her A's like, girl.
I also have a question, though.
Get her blocked.
Please.
Hey, I have a question. Can I ask?
I really want to finish what I was saying.
Hold on, Bobby. We'll come back to you.
Somebody
Bobby, we'll come back to you. Yeah, Giselle, you're still echoing.
Giselle, fix your fucking echo, please.
Bobby, I guess it's your turn.
Alrighty,
No, can I finish what I was trying to say?
Oh, sorry, Auntie Cookie. I wasn't trying to.
Sorry.
It's like I have cut me off and just move on to the next person
No,
tattooed on me.
I'm sorry.
This
It was
happened in another
Angelica.
live today. It's residual. Anyways, listen, we're only rallying, and now I've got to talk about this, and not what I wanted to talk about, Giselle. We're only rallying for things to be taught in school, such as inclusivity and the fact that it should all be age appropriate. So, younger kids should be learning about family dynamics. Little
Yep.
Johnny has two dads. Little Susie has two moms. Not not the intricacies, just that these are things that are in our society, and it's okay. As
Yep.
they get older, it should be included in SMEX Ed that there are LGBT children who also need proper SMEX Ed taught to them. We should be including LGBTQ members who have contributed to history when teaching history. These are all things that can be included into curriculum. That's all
Okay.
we're asking for. You can't
Right.
teach someone to be a member of the LGBTQ. And what I wanted to ask you to go off you saying we should just let kids be kids. Well, I'm guessing your children are cis. So what about the trans kids who have to go to school and pretend they're cis so that they can make little cis Susie and little cis Johnny feel comfortable? What about the principals and the teachers who are transphobic and homophobic and who are treating the children who are members of LGBT that they aren't valid? Because
Okay.
that's happening.
She knows firsthand.
She doesn't care. Yeah, run.
Did she leave?
I
That's
guess.
unfortunate. I mean, I know that as a child who was definitely trans as a child, um, I would have loved to see myself represented somewhere in the curriculum. You know, even if it was just like historical figures or explaining, that some kids are trans, it would have made me feel less isolated throughout my entire life. Right,
Mhm.
Jess. She spent 30 plus years masking and making people comfortable. And we all have done that as trans people. Even those of us who transitioned really young have had some experience masking to make the people in our lives more comfortable, to make parents of other people feel more comfortable, and with no consideration for the kids who are in those schools that are actually trans and LGBT. Like most people know, and and it's extremely isolating. It's an extremely isolating place to be as a child who knows that they're trans, who knows they're not a boy like I did, but is having everybody insist. You know, um, that's not fun.
And this
Zoka,
whole
we're gonna get to you, but I think
Oh
Bobby
yeah,
yeah.
Bunny
Bobby.
was
I'm
after.
sorry.
Hey, thank you. But I just want to say that I feel like sex is solidified, male and female, and gender can be I feel like anything. So with that being said, if you were to have a dog and you want your
Oh,
dog to give birth, you're not expecting a male dog to give birth because males cannot give birth. You
we're
would
Hmm.
Here
talking
we
about women and
go.
men. We're talking about humans. We're not talking
Yeah,
about
let him
dogs. And
finish. Let
dogs
him
aren't
finish.
women and
Let him
men.
finish.
yeah and
He's ready to fight. We ain't even heard the man
yeah.
finish his
Oh,
comment.
sorry. I didn't say it in a mean way.
Yeah, you didn't, but I just feel like being trans isn't that part of the journey. Like, what's wrong with being trans? I feel like it's cool to find out new things, but I feel like there's three different, I guess, genders, which is male or woman, and trans. And I don't like what's so wrong about being like trans. Like, how come nobody's claiming trans? How come you guys just want to be woman or male?
I mean, trans women are women. That's not saying we don't want to be trans. That's saying that as trans women, we're women too. As
Right.
cis women, they're women. There are different kinds of women. For me to identify as a black woman doesn't mean I don't want to be a woman because I'm not a white woman. It just means that I'm a woman. Like, who is black? I'm a woman who is trans. Auntie Cookie is a woman who is cis.
Mm-hmm.
It's not saying that we're not proud to be trans. It's saying that we're women. And like we have had the respect of this government
Right.
for many years as women. Like once we have transitioned, yay, I got a good shopper that I've given a 5-star rating to. Instacart is on the way. Yeah, and so like I've been a woman for most of my life, you know.
Mm.
I'm 50 years old. I started transitioning at
Well, you
19, and I knew I was not a man or a boy when I was 5 years old.
okay.
Um, Physically, I started transitioning at 19 years old. I've been a woman longer than some of you have been alive,
I know that's
and I have never had to worry about any of this stuff. I have never had to worry about people telling me that I'm not a woman. I have never had to worry about people telling me I'm in the wrong bathroom. I've never had to worry about going to the doctor. There's this new like scenario that they love to talk about. Like, what if you have an emergency and the ambulance comes and picks you up? As if trans people don't have emergencies already.
yeah.
Like I have been in an ambulance as a trans woman, and guess what happened? I was a woman in the ambulance. I was a woman at the hospital, and when they had a need to know, I told them.
Okay, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like, but my doctor doesn't know that I'm trans. I have an endocrinologist that I talk to that knows that I'm trans. My PCP has no reason to know what's between my legs. Um, and so there's this that we get to be who we are, and everybody does in all parts of our life. And then we come on the TikTok and people tell us that we're not women.
Right, right.
You know, which is ridiculous. My ID says female, my birth certificate says female, my medical record says female. I work as a woman, I live as a woman, I go grocery shopping as a woman, I go to the Pew Pew range as a woman, I do everything in my life as a woman, and that's how I live. And so this idea that trans women have to choose between loving the fact that we're trans and loving the fact that we're women is sort of erroneous, because cis women can love the fact that they're women and can love the fact that they're black women, can love the fact that they're educated women. You know, the many different kinds of descriptive prefixes go along with the word woman, and trans is just one of them.
Got you. And one more question. I hear
Hey,
everything
Uncle
you're saying,
Bubba.
and I'm learning everything. But did you say that on your birth certificate it says female?
Yeah.
I see that's the part I'm confused. Like I'm here to respect and just talk,
Mine
but
too.
Take it up with the great state of Massachusetts, or the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
I hear you. Well, yeah, I'm still learning, but thank y'all for talking to me and letting me say stuff. I'm trying to learn this shit, but it's hard, man. It's
What
hard.
were you saying you're confused about?
It's just like, so a woman, like by definition, it says adult human female, and if your birth certificate says female and I don't know what you have, but I mean,
Sweetheart, let me explain something to you, because you keep saying the same definition. What are the other definitions? Can you read that to us?
Well, we can do the other definition. I want to hear what his point was, and then let's go back to definition.
Like a legal record, a legal document, and it says what your sex is, and if your sex isn't what you're born with, how can you change that? I understand your gender, but how are you changing your sex on a legal document?
That's not
because
right.
My doctor said that I had become a woman, and my doctor wrote a letter to the court saying that I had become a woman, and the court, seeing sufficient evidence that I had become a woman, gave me a decree that I said, decreeing that my gender and my sex and my name had been changed. Okay. And then I took that to the state of Massachusetts. I took that to the DMV. I took that to the Social Security Administration. I took it wherever I needed to take it. I got all my documents changed, consistent with what what my doctors and the courts have said.
Okay.
Can I point out one thing really quickly?
I'm sorry, just real quick. So having a penis and having a vagina doesn't make anybody the sex they're born anymore. I guess, right?
That's the sex, not your gender.
Yeah, I said sex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people with vaginas, uh, trans women can have vaginas.
Can I say one thing to Bobby real quick?
Let me hear it, please.
I think one thing that's important to remember, because you're like, how can you change it? How can that be possible? Like, we're in this time of like mass politicization, or, you know, within the last decade, really like this uptick in mainstream attention on trans people, trans issues, all those things. So a lot of people have an opinion that really in this in this era, whatever it is, as opposed to the trans women that have been transitioning in, you know, the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. So at that time, when these practices were put into place, it was not it was not a matter of public opinion like it is now. Like, there were doctors who did the work, who did the research, who talked with, you know, governments to be like, okay, this is what we see as the standards of care of how we should be treating our patients. So yes, lots of women from those eras were able to legally get their birth certificates, sex changed, on their IDs, on their social security, get their name changed, everything like that. Now people are finding out about trans issues and they're like, wait, why have they been able to do this? You know, and they make it a point to stick their noses in it. I was like, it's not a new thing.
It's been around for decades. The first trans woman in the United States, well, the first person to receive gender affirming surgery and living in the United States was here round about the 1950s. And there were other trans women prior to that. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Athena. There were other trans women prior to that that just didn't have the benefit of gender affirming surgery, but who lived as women.
Right.
And so there's a black woman, I can never remember her name, but she was involved in the women's suffragist movement back in like the early 1800s. And it came out after her death, that after her unaliving, that she was a trans woman, that she had been born a male and had lived her entire life as a woman. And it's who we are. It's been happening for quite some time. And now that there's this big political, you know, push, like Angelica said, to control our rights and to control where we go to the bathroom and all this crazy shit, everybody knows about it, and is there's a lot of anger about trans women specifically out there. And, you know, we just out here living our lives.
And we're sitting over
I
here
do want
like,
to say
why?
that I do want to say that it's not about changing our sex or gender. It's about correcting it. They messed up when they thought that everybody was going to be born cisgender. But unfortunately, that's not how life goes. And that's where we have doctors and scientists that, you know, study transgenders. And that's now we having these gender affirming care to help with that. Like, it's not about changing anything, it's about correcting them. It's about now us having a mouth to voice who we are and not who you perceived that we should be.
Okay, I guess it's just my algorithm. My algorithm on YouTube and TikTok is like showing me like the bad part of, I guess, transgenderism. And you guys see, well, not you guys, but you women see.
You see the bad on the version of the trans girls on TikToks. We actually experience the bad version of men like
What
you
is a bad
who
version?
bash
I wanna
and
know.
unalive trans women.
Well, when I say a bad version, I mean like the transgender women who are just getting in trouble by like competing in like sexually assaulting women.
What's worse than trans women competing in women's sports or trans women being unalived by cis heterosexual people?
That's way worse. Yeah, like I have a little bit of common sense. That's way worse. But I'm just saying that if I don't really have much to say. I'm
You're
just trying
trying
to figure
to
it out.
push trans people back into the closet. Like, we can't exist out in society with people. We can't participate in certain activities that brings us peace because you want to police and dictate where we should play, where we should be, what state we should live in. Like, y'all police everything about us.
Right.
Like, that shit is not okay.
You have to listen to people's answers, like when they answer these questions, when they bring up and they try to make a positive claim. Trans women are destroying women's sports. Trans women are taking women's spaces. And we're always like, okay, can you provide us examples? And then they don't provide us examples. It's always just like they are, or like, look at the Republican conventions. They never go into details, but they just like, get men out of women's sports. And then they move on to their next thing. Like, it's just fear mongering. It's just adding up things to try to convince people who are within this kind of big swell of hate. Like, and they don't even have to be, that's the thing. They don't have to be the same people. Like, they're trying to pick up like everybody on the side. Like, if you don't like white people, they're trying to pick you up. If you don't like people of color, they're trying to pick you up. If you don't like trans people, they're trying to pick you up. If you don't like women, they're trying to pick you up. Just in a big old pot of swill, just disgusting swill. But they never seem to have answers for these things. They just say statements.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I learned something today. I appreciate y'all.
Of course.
This is a dandy conversation, and y'all take care now.
Bye,
Bye, y'all.
You too, bye, baby. Bye.
Make
Have
sure
a
to
blessed
send
day.
Auntie Cookie a private DM. Just kidding.
Auntie Cookie's married. I was just saying he looked good.
How do I get out of here?
Who the fuck said that to scare the shit out of me?
All right, bye.
Bye.
See ya.
I love
He was
that.
quite handsome.
I love that they
I'm
can
not
sit
gonna.
and
I'm not gonna
actually.
lie about that.
I love that they can sit and actually listen more than them
Don't see
speaking.
this. Wait, I
We
can't.
can't even see your auntie.
I feel like that's
Are you
the
saying that's
first
what Auntie looks
fucking
like right
man
now
I
in your
ever
picture?
seen who actually listened and not talk over us all.
Right, exactly.
Goku,
I
are
like
you
this
trying to say that's
conversation.
what Auntie looks like?
Who?
Excuse me?
I don't even know what. Hold on. I don't even know what's going on.
You know what you
Excuse
were doing, girl.
No, the fuck I
We
don't.
said we were gonna. We
Not
said
the
we were
little
gonna have a
chihuahua.
bonnet live,
No,
honey.
because excuse me, I don't know what's going on. Like, hello.
We get you, Monroe.
So, Lily, can we get your age and pronouns, darling? I think I've seen Lily before.
Dang, they
Lily.
look familiar.
Oh,
Hey, bye, Lily.
Oh, they went off front. 666.
why she dropped when her name was called?
She said, not today,
That
trainees.
sometimes people.
Don't come on the stage.
I want to be up here looking like no goddamn goat.
It's a ghost. It's a spirit. Oh, why is it spirit? What?
Oh, Brooke, what are you saying, Brookie?
Yes, W666.
No, the number who called me was 404-666.
Oh,
And then like some other numbers.
Not the devil calling you.
The devil, Satan is on the line. It
hey,
was really,
Lucifer.
and to show that it was Satan, it was a robot that said, "Hello,
Oh,
are you there?"
are you
No, it's my
there?
voice.
I'm just like, hey, Lucifer.
I'm telling everybody, Auntie got Satan on speed dial.
Right.
That's my
Exactly.
baby
They gonna
daddy.
send your ass to hell.
Like, girl, he was in my DM last night.
Even Satan doesn't want to vote for Trump. He's calling us to plead with.
Oh, I don't
He
believe
said,
Satan
you
will
want to come
vote for
swim in my
Trump.
lake of fire?
I think Moses might vote for Trump.
For real.
Wait, why Moses but not Satan?
He wrote the Ten Commandments. Look at him.
Oh. I don't think he would,
Not
because
that
he knows
it's
Trump wouldn't even know how to follow those.
I love Lucifer and Lilith too.
It's
The
a
name
good
Lilith is really
story
pretty.
towards those two characters. They both have good stories.
I mean,
they really do.
if you really look at the story in the Bible, well, let me stop. I don't want people to think I'm a devil worshiper. I mean, I don't believe in the Bible, but the story in the Bible makes Lucifer out to be like an advocate for man. Like, God lied and said, if you eat from that tree, you're going to unalive. And Lucifer was like, girl, you're not going to unalive. Go ahead and take that fruit.
And she still
Don't listen to
lived.
him. Don't let him. And she still lived.
Lucifer was the queen that said, "Don't try me, bitch. Come on now."
All I have to say is
these folks.
if Lucifer looks like, hold on. Okay, hold on. There we go. If
Are you
Lucifer
looking for a
looks like
man?
this, I'm gonna go to hell for
Who's
sure.
that?
Take me down.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
That's the
guy who
Lucifer
played
from that
Lucifer
show.
Morningstar.
Oh, I've not seen the show, I guess.
Yummy tender vittles.
Hold on, if I see this person down there, yeah,
Not the
I'm
material.
coming
Oh, what
down.
is that?
Right, sign me
Not this
up.
whole midsection that makes him look nude, child.
Yes, I
Girl, she
registered
trying to
to
get you
vote.
taken down.
No, the hell, I'm not.
Have you already voted in the upcoming presidential election by sending in a mail or absentee ballot or by going to an early voting location or whatnot?
Yes, I voted early. In person.
And did you vote by sending in an absentee? Right. And now turning to some races that will be on the upcoming general election ballot. Who did you vote for in the election for president? Is it Kamala Harris, Democrat, or Donald Trump, the Republican?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
And was your vote for president mainly for your candidate or against their opponent?
For my candidate.
And how do you feel about the way Brian Kemp is handling his job as governor? Do you approve or disapprove?
I disapprove strongly.
And compared to 4 years ago, is your family's financial situation better today, worse today, or about the same?
About the same.
Is this like a exit poll or something?
A whole lot less. Which one of these 5 issues matter most in deciding how you voted for president? Is it foreign policy, abortion, the economy, immigration, or the state of democracy?
The state of democracy.
And which one of these 4 candidates qualities matters most in deciding how you voted for president? This has the ability to lead, cares about people like me, has good judgment, or can bring needed change.
All of them. Has good judgment.
This is one that stands out more than. And do you think democracy in the U.S. today is very secure, somewhat threatened, or very threatened?
Very threatened.
And do you think the federal Hurricane aid is going to the people who need it?
Yes.
Is your opinion of Kamala
Who's
Harris
giving her a survey?
Very favorable. Favorable.
Well, is your opinion of Donald Trump favorable or
Unfavorable.
How do you feel about the way things are going in the country today? Are you enthusiastic, satisfied but not enthusiastic, dissatisfied but not angry, or angry?
Not enthusiastic.
So you're satisfied but not enthusiastic?
Sure.
Really?
In the 2020 election for president, did you vote for Joe Biden, Democrat, or Donald Trump, the Republican?
Joe Biden.
My last questions are for statistical purposes only. How old are you?
I'm 49.
Which best describes your education? You have never attended college, but received no degree, an associate's degree, AA or AS, a bachelor's degree, BA or BS, or an advanced degree after a
I have an advanced degree.
And are you white, black, Hispanic, or Latino, Asian, or Indian?
Mixed. Oh, black probably.
Ooh.
And are you of Hispanic or Latino descent?
No.
And no matter how you vote, do you usually think of yourself as a Democrat, Republican, Independent, or something else?
I'm a Democrat.
And on most political matters, do you consider yourself liberal, moderate, or conservative?
Very liberal.
Have you ever served in the U.S. military?
No.
Would you consider yourself as a born-again or evangelical Christian?
No.
Ugh.
Those are all the questions that I have. May I just confirm your first name if my supervisor wants to call you back?
Mute it, Auntie.
Angel.
Oh.
And that's spelled A-N-G-E-L.
Mm-hmm.
And those are all the questions that I have. I really appreciate your time today, ma'am. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Bye. Who
Ciao.
called you? Who was that?
It was a market survey. I think they're doing a poll. So we want to make sure we participate in the poll.
Oh.
So
Did
they
he say
know
which
I
poll he
voted.
was from?
No. Kamala. That's what I voted for.
Girl,
I
you was
couldn't
getting
get my
nosy.
I couldn't get
Okay,
my
talking about
ballot
what's your
without picking
name
up.
and are you black? What's your color? They didn't have anything for mixed. But ever since I got my DNA back, I be calling myself mixed.
What do you
Okay.
mix with?
White and black.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
after my after like I'm about I'm pretty mixed. But after my what is it called? My next biggest chunk after Bantu is English.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Wayne.
Hmm.
Oh, Wayne using all the special emojis or whatever they're called.
Hi, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne, for the team bracelet. Oh, where'd I go? Why am I disappearing?
We love Wayne.
Yeah, I just be like trying to mix the pot, honey. But yeah,
They were bipartisan, that place?
I don't think so. I think it sounded very ooh, what is that? Thank you, Wayne, for the boiling cauldron.
It sounded very what?
It sounded partisan. It sounded very right wing. They wanted to know if I had ever been in the military and stuff like that. I am, in fact, not ex-military.
Mm-hmm.
Why she keep sending me this stuff? Let me go on my thing and accept these things that she keeps sending. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, thank you, Wayne.
So we started out good, but the people done left me.
Right, where are our odds?
Thank you.
Also, it's only 5:30, so you might in a half hour restart because people are sent it to
Thank you, Wayne.
weekday.
Thank you for the gifts.
Thank you.
You're gonna start having people coming home from work,
Yeah.
as we all just say.
Mm.
Oh, girl, okay, it's not overreacting, girl, but girl, last night I was in a state of distress because I thought my man sent me a text that was meant for someone else. And so I just went into a down spiral, girl.
Why did you think it was meant for somebody else?
Because he said, how was okay, now okay, please let me know if I did too much about this. And you know the history of what's been going on. At least Auntie Cookie does for sure. Like, it said, how did your blood test go? And I was like, what blood test? I don't have a blood test. Like, what are you talking about? And I said, was this meant for someone else? And I sat there and and I could see that he read everything. And so for about 5 minutes, he did not respond, though he read every single text. I was like, okay, I know what he can't respond for some reason. So I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. And I blocked him. And then he called me. He was like, what are you talking about? Why are you, I feel like you're like, he's like, why are you acting dumb? I was like, what the fuck? Acting dumb? You clearly sent me this thing. I don't have a blood test. He's like, well, I was looking at your schedule for when I was supposed to come over here and you said you were gonna have a blood test. I was like, no, I never had a blood test on the 30th of October. I don't know. It was just, girl, we was going at it for like no goddamn reason. And he was calling me dumb and saying that he's like, this is like a movie. You're being over dramatic. I was like, no, I'm not. After what you've done, I'm sorry that I'm a little upset. And that's my trauma and my trigger when I see some bullshit like that.
Thank you for the cheer you up. Yeah, I need that.
We have a couple counseling today anyway later, so we'll see what happens.
So he was being stupid. He sent you a dumb message. You responded like it was a dumb message, and then he called you stupid.
Yeah, because he's like, what are you talking about? You said you do have. I was like, what? So you're calling my reaction dumb because of your MO, which is to cheat. It was a lot.
That sounds different.
Right. So, I mean, he apologized, but still, I'm gonna let him have it tonight in therapy. That's for fucking sure. Think he finna eat me up like that.
Yeah, it did sound a little gaslighty.
Right. If I'm telling you I don't have an appointment, then I don't have an appointment.
I'm not telling you to leave. I'm not telling you to leave the boy. I'm telling you to just keep dating.
Right. Well, that's what we're talking about in today, because I brought what I told you up to him. So we're talking about it today in therapy.
Yep. You just keep on keeping your options open. Because Mr. Rich Daddy's about to come around the corner.
Who is that little thing on your background, Goku?
Is that the Straw Hat Pirate guy?
Yeah, it's Luffy.
Star Hat?
No, Straw
Hat.
Oh.
That's what are they called? The
Luffy.
But what's the name of the show? I'm like
One Piece.
One Piece.
Why is everything from One Piece that I keep hearing about from people? They just love this little One Piece.
It's like One Piece.
It's good. It's so sweet. Luffy is a goofy asshole, and
what's it about?
Well, it's about pirates.
Oh Lord.
And basically there's this fruit and they're called the devil fruit. And if you eat it, you won't be able to have the ability to swim ever again. So this character that I have on my screen ate the I think gum fruit.
Yeah.
And he can stretch like rubber. So he really doesn't do anything, well, really doesn't do much damage to him, but sea salt water and sea salt stone cuffs can stop him from stretching and stuff.
I'm so confused.
And
so
like the government is in the wrong. The government in that show are just I hate them. But he makes a lot of friends. And a lot of them has been traumatized in different ways, every single character on that cruise ship. But he's the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates.
I'm confused. So this is the whole show based around eating fruit.
No, okay, so it's a little boy who like idolizes this pirate as when he's a kid. And
Yeah.
then and his like dream is to be a pirate. And then he eats like the gum fruit and gets like superpowers. And he puts together a crew and gets a boat and they become pirates and they go all over the world doing like
Looking for the One Piece. And the One
What's
Piece
One
is the
Piece?
treasure.
yeah.
It's the
Oh, what
treasure.
that one piece of treasure?
Yeah. And the person who was the king of the pirates before unalived, well, got unalived by the government. But he told every pirate that it's out there, you just have to find it. And that's what they're doing all together.
Yeah. I forgot about that part. There's
And
like
he's
a
trying to
lot of
become king of
pirates
the
are trying to
pirates.
find this like mythical treasure. Yeah, that's supposed to give you other powers or something. I don't know.
Are a lot of these animes like adult cartoons?
Young adult, maybe.
They're young adults, and then some of them is
Like I would
Luffy
be,
is
I would be
14 right now,
comfortable.
so
I watch One Piece, but I would be comfortable with my like nieces and nephews watching it too.
You would or
It's
wouldn't?
I would. It's completely like family friendly. Now I watch other anime that would be completely not appropriate for kids.
Mm.
You know, there are themes that we would consider inappropriate. Where'd Cookie go? I gotta go
I
do
always
some
think of
mama shit.
anime being just like completely like non-threatening.
listen, there's a lot of fighting anime, a lot of wholesome ones, and most of the anime has a lot of drama in it. And if you like horror anime, then be prepared for being traumatized by those, because when they mean horror, they go for horror.
Yeah, that's my genre that I love is the horror anime.
No, because they be brutal. How they be unaliving
Jujutsu
like
Kaisen,
character.
Demon Slayer, Claymore,
I watch My Hero.
Castlevania. Oh my god, I love Castlevania.
That's a good one.
Hmm Anything with vampires or monsters in it or demons on anime, like I'm gonna be watching it.
Yeah, too. Me too. It's a lot, but One Piece is it's so good. It's so good.
Not all y'all nerds being obsessed with these One Pieces.
I've been a nerd all my life.
I've been a nerd about my life. It's just that the first anime I ever watched was Naruto and Dragon Ball.
I never really got into those. I did used to
You never
watch.
got
I
into
used to watch
Naruto.
Dragon
Is so
Ball
good.
Z, and I
It's
collect the watches.
It's alright. It's pretty good, Dragon Ball Z. Naruto is very sad. I hate Sakura. She a bitch. I can't stand her. It's
Her name
like
is
she's not even
Soccer?
supposed. It's like she's not even supposed to be in the show. Like, I don't like her. Basically, Sakura is a bully, and I feel like she still is. I don't care what nobody say. It's more to it, but you should get into that if you have Crunchyroll.
What is it called?
Crunchyroll.
No, the anime you're talking. Just the anime in general, or I
Oh,
had Crunchyroll,
Naruto.
but yeah, I
Naruto.
had Crunchyroll, but you don't need it. Like between Prime, Netflix, and Hulu, like everything I want to watch is on there. Like I canceled Crunchyroll.
Is that a paid service?
It's just for anime.
But is it free or pay service?
It's paid. It's like $10 a month.
Okay. But I'm guessing you can find like rare animes
If
and
you
things on
get
there.
it free and you don't subscribe, like if you download the app and you don't have like a subscription to it, it'll just take longer for getting the dub English version in. You'll just have to wait for those.
So when you're watching these, is it all the time like it's already done in Japanese so the mouths never move with the words?
What?
Because I don't really
No,
like it
these are
dubbed.
the dubbed ones. Be pretty good. Like a lot of people like there is an ancient war in anime fandom between the dubs and the subs.
I feel
And
like they're weird. Those people who just argue about dub and sub. I'm just like, just watch it whatever you feel like. I watched the bitch with subtitles and dub.
I hate
Why
subtitles.
nobody come for me for doing that?
Oh, you watch the dub with the subtitles still on? I do that too.
Yeah, because I sometimes I be missing out and I be like, I don't know what they said, but I'm reading at the same time. But
Child. See, this is why I don't get no anime, child.
What, because of
it's
the
not.
sub and dub argument?
No, because y'all got these little cartoons and I just don't like
The
watching.
cartoons are different from
How are
anime.
they different?
'Cause
They're both animation.
no, look, anime it has dark shit into it, very
Anime
dark.
is short for animation, isn't it?
Listen,
Listen, it's different because anime has the dark shit and cartoons don't.
There are plenty of dark cartoons that are made for
Yeah,
adults.
but they
that
don't
are
put
American.
blood. They don't put gore into it. They just make it sad. They just make it sad.
Girl, I'm not about to watch a cartoon with
I miss
people.
when they had the Teen Titans, when they had the old Teen
oh,
Titans.
I love the Teen Titans.
That
People
was
be acting.
dark.
I love Teen
But
Titans. No shame.
the old version was good. I don't know why they gave us this goofy ass Teen Titan shit. That's why I don't watch cartoons now. They done fucked up.
Don't they have
Make
American versions of anime where it's not have to be dubbed over?
Yeah, I
Or
think
English,
so,
not
but I
American?
don't know if I can find any type of this.
Let's do this topic. Let's see if we can say. Oh, people just keep calling me. I'm not answering no fucking 188 number. You kiss my ass.
Well, you answer one, girl. They're gonna.
Hello.
She still answers.
Yes, hello.
Against Community Appeal Campaign as a PAC and
Oh
not a
my
charity.
god.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Tragically, 1 out of 8 women die every day because their breast cancer was not caught in time. Our objective is to
I'm trying to
make
get your
life
money.
for the fast track of mammograms, life-saving tests, and medicine for women who could not afford it. So when you receive your non-tax deductible contribution return envelope, can we count on your support with a small contribution for the drive?
No.
I'm afraid not this year. Maybe next year.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
She said once you said no, she's like, get off the phone with me.
I mean, I give to them every year, but I'm broke, bitch.
Girl, you down there in Georgia, girl, everybody's calling everybody now.
Let kids be trans. Let them be trans.
You
I
think
was
people
trans.
are there people down there pulling scams like they're part of either campaign and trying to get people to give them money?
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm gonna call
Maybe
you
I
later.
should do that.
Be like, hi, I'm from the Kamala Biden. Ooh.
Ooh, who is?
Hi, I'm
Maybe
from
my
the
shop is
Kamala Waltz campaign, and we just need your help with the last push to get Georgia on the map to get Georgia on that map on election night for Kamala Harris, would you be willing to donate $100 so we can help those undecided voters?
I already gave.
To undecided voters?
Yeah, I already gave to the campaign.
Oh, well, we're really asking you for this last push, though. Like, what we have right now in the tanks in terms of money is not quite enough to get us there. And you want us to get there.
I gave yesterday. Thank
Oh, my
you.
crazy ass would.
Well, what about today? No day but today.
No, I'm sorry. I've exhausted my budget for political campaigns this year.
You know, my crazy ass would automatically admit and say, "Hey, I'm broke, lady. I don't have no money, and I don't want to give it to no one." So,
With your donation, we will send you a free Harris Waltz cap, t-shirt, and wristband.
I don't want a t-shirt. I want a house. Thank
None
you.
of that
Bye.
shit ever fits me. I'm obese. None of that shit ever fits me.
Well, we have plus size items.
Okay. Well, send it to a skinny bitch because I know it won't fit me.
Well,
Randy,
I
can we get
promise
your
you,
age
for
and
all of our
pronouns?
Kamala Harris is a champion for every single size, and she
You
will
got
be taking
5X?
Yes.
Okay. Well, send it
Can
to
we
a
count on
skinny
your
girl.
contribution?
I'm sorry, no. I already said no like 30 minutes ago. You're wasting your time. Hi, Randy. Can we have your age and pronouns, please?
Yes, I'm 52. My pronouns are she, her.
Oh, cool. And what are your thoughts about our background?
I actually, if it's okay, I wanted to share a new way our community is being targeted that I just learned about.
Oh,
That I haven't
really?
heard anyone talk about.
Okay.
Is that if you take PrEP, that puts you on a list where you cannot sell plasma because PrEP is coded as an HIV medicine. So for selling plasma, you're treated the same as if you have HIV if you take PrEP to not get
wow.
HIV.
How are they keeping track?
That sounds like that would be a HIPAA thing. A HIPAA
Yeah, that's what I'm
violation.
saying.
That's
Yes, or at least
scary.
that's the only way I can figure out that I got on a list of not being allowed to sell plasma, because there's a list that these organizations that keep together of people that are barred from selling plasma.
Are you serious?
Yes, and that's the only thing I could think of about how I would have gotten on that list.
Oh.
Thank God I'm a
Wow.
straight woman who's with a
Whoa.
man who only has been with me since I was 17 years old. We never would need PrEP.
Well, I mean, straight women take PrEP all the time.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
There are straight women on PrEP right now as we speak.
No, I know that. I'm being sarcastic, like the bitch who doesn't think that it applies to her.
I have a homegirl whose doctor advised them to get on PrEP because of their
Proclivities.
their schedule,
Ooh.
if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
It was quite busy. Her social schedule was quite busy.
Right, her social calendar is full.
It's full. And her
I'm
doctor
going to drop
advised,
down now because I wanted to share that, and I'm spending time here with my animals, but I thought other people would be interested in knowing that.
Well, I
thank
hope she's voting
you.
for Harris Waltz.
That is
Well, I think
interesting.
anyone that supports this community in any way is voting for Harris Walls.
You'd be surprised, actually.
Yeah, that's
People are being
true.
very picky and choosy.
Yeah, there's lots of people who are doing different things that are not really community supportive. So I found the best old lady. Hey, Just Jude. I
Hey,
found
Jude.
the best old lady fragrance.
White Diamonds?
It's called something, but it's made by Pablo Picasso's daughter.
Oh, okay.
It's a very old fragrance.
Hey,
and
Jude.
and yeah, I'm gonna be wearing it. It makes me smell nice and old ladyish, like a
Girl,
spicy
I
old
think I wanted
girl.
to be an old lady when I was younger because I'd be sitting there reading. My nana would give me for Christmas my Martha Stewart magazine subscription, a collector's box of White Diamonds perfume.
Work, Nana.
Oh, speaking of, Martha's documentary is out today. I forgot. I need to watch it.
Martha Stewart
Yep, she talks about how she was cheating on her husband.
with Snoop Dogg.
No, it's just her. It's just her.
No, I mean, was she cheating on her husband with Snoop Dogg? I was on.
No, I don't think so. This was at the beginning of their marriage, but I don't think so.
I think she was. I think her and Snoop was getting busy.
Yeah, but Snoop is a bit younger than her. Like this is like I think she married this guy like in the 80s or something like that. I don't think
Let
Snoop
me
was.
see how old they are. Hold on.
Oh, Martha Stewart.
I think she's like
She's gotta
25
be
years
in.
older than him.
That's okay.
No, but if she was doing it when she was like in her 30s, like Snoop would have been a child.
Oh, okay.
That's not a good thing.
Ain't nothing wrong with a cougar, honey, but 30 years old.
5 o'clock now.
Ain't nothing wrong with a cougar now. Auntie is a cougar, technically.
Not that kind of cougar.
And judge your mama. Stella done got her
Damn.
groove. Auntie Stella done got her groove back.
That bitch, oh, she 83.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
she
thought
is
she was
up
in her
there.
mid 70s. No, girl, she's way too old to have when she got married been with Snoop.
Maybe. Some people like them seasoned, honey. Some people like they chicken legs, they thighs seasoned, honey.
Girl, I mean, they might have gotten together when they started working together.
Child, it'd be so many young boys in my DMs. I told one little boy, I said, I got a son your age. He said, and I got a mama your age. What's up?
Oh,
I said, nothing.
That's
Go
nasty.
get your daddy. Go get your daddy.
So you'll find it. I said.
have y'all ever seen this girl on TikTok? I've been getting into her. Her name is Jessica Starr, and she's this Black trans woman who talks about her schmex work life as a full service worker. It's pretty interesting. Like she takes you on her tours. She talks about her clients and everything like that. I'd be like, okay, girl. I sat there for like 3 hours and just went through all her videos. It's pretty good.
I saw one with a homosexual that was talking about their dalliances with the trade.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
What's
It
that
was
person
funny.
called?
I can't remember because I wasn't really that interested. I just followed for a minute because it was funny. It reminded me of like my old days as a member of
The
that
Butch Queen
community,
days.
of our old Butch Queen days. And so it was kind of fun to watch. And she was talking about the trade, and I had met this one trade and all this stuff. Child, I wouldn't spit on trade to put them out of fire if they was on fire, child. At this point in my life.
I was thinking, because I've been sitting here thinking about all the shit that I've been, because I've been a Smex worker for 13 years, and I just think about all the like the bad encounters that I've had during SW, and all the good encounters that I've had, like.
And all the fun encounters.
Most of the bad encounters.
Not the fun encounters, girl.
Oh, girl, some of it be
from
fun.
black
Don't lie.
men was like.
I'm not saying that you never get a good client that you enjoy actually the time that you spend together.
Baby, listen.
The best
especially the ones, especially if you ever have gone on the track, on the beat, on the blade, whatever they call
I've never
it.
done that.
Ooh,
I
bitch.
have for
Them boys
years.
be fine. I don't know what it is.
Really?
Yeah. The boys on the track be fine.
Yeah, it's big and everything.
Why you think they be so fine?
Because they just be out there looking for girls. It's the same shit on the ads. Like they looking for girls in a discreet way where they don't have to like be out to find what they looking for. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
like,
saying. On the track, you can see them in person.
Hey,
Well,
Auntie.
yeah, but it'd be late at night, and they be in their cars, and they pull around a dark corner, and you get in the car with them, and but it really is. I think guys pick up trans SWs because they don't want to like go to a trans club or anything like that.
Right.
It's easy. It's convenient for
Yeah, I
them.
don't know many track stories. I mean,
The
I don't have any
stroke
track
Oh,
stories,
pieces.
bitch, I got
The
some track
stroke
stories.
pieces.
but I've heard of track stories like from other girls, but I just don't have any.
Baby, I had this old man that used to come pick me up, and he wasn't old. He was an older guy. At the time, he was probably in his like 40s, and I was in my like late 20s. Um, but he would pick me up, baby. He always had his money, and he would take me to a little spot. He drove this big old like Suburban, and he would take me somewhere and park
Right.
and give me all my money
All right.
before he proceeded to blow my back out in the back of that truck.
Oh my.
Oh, it was good, baby. Every time I'd be like, okay, I'm going home.
Thank
Just
you.
take me
You
to
got
my
your quota,
house.
bitch.
I
Now
got my quota.
I
Once
did
you
have
got your
plenty of
quota, bitch,
trysts
you can
and
go in the
cars.
house, bitch.
I did
Mm-hmm.
have plenty of trysts and cars, but that was because obviously when I was 13, 14, I couldn't host. So if they couldn't host at their place, they had a car because I was from a place where you had to have a car. So we would find that place, but it had to move a couple of times. You know what I mean? The private spot.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, the strobe
Mm-hmm.
pieces was the key. The girls be up there fighting over these motherfucking strobe pieces. They be out there
Ooh,
slaying the
that's
girls.
my date.
Girl.
Oh my god!
It's
Like,
like, well, it's my date tonight, baby.
He
Girl,
wanted
I
me.
remember. Oh my God, I swear to God, I remember dating this dude on my way to the track. I wasn't even on the track yet. I was walking down the street, and I was on my way to the track, and I see my homegirl Rihanna. When I got to the track, the first person I see is my homegirl Rihanna, and so we standing on the corner, and the dude who I just dated drives up, and she's like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, that's my date. That's my date, girl." And she jumped in the front seat, and she's like, "Will you take me to McDonald's?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And so she's like, get in, Miss Angel." And so I jump in the back seat, and I'm sitting in the back seat of the car. I just got out this back seat, y'all. It's like,
Oh.
I just got out this back seat, and I'm just like, and he bought us coffee and apple pies and stuff. It was so nice.
Then she had to suck him off again.
Then she went to do whatever she went to do, which is interesting because I had just had the boy.
Right. I was like, 2 in a row, bitch. And he act like he ain't never seen you before. You just jumped in the car.
Mm-hmm.
well, that's why I had to
Sure
stop doing that
did.
shit. Like, I'm so glad that Craigslist and Backpage has started like doing their big one, because that definitely put me in a seat to
Yeah.
Have more
see my
control.
clients, because I noticed like there was a lot of shit that was happening, like getting robbed, being held at pew pew point.
I never got robbed on the track, but I was so paranoid of like the police. Like,
Yeah, them too, getting locked up so many times from them. I got great one time going to it. Child.
I
It
never
was
got
tough, but
I never got great. I did get pew pewed at. I got slapped. I got a brick thrown at me.
Oh.
Like this boy just walked up to me and was like, "What's up?" And then just slapped the shit out of me. I was sitting down at the bus stop. I wasn't even like working right there. I was taking a break, sitting down at this bus stop, you know, sucking on a cancer stick, minding my business, and the boy just walked up to me and was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Hey," and he just like slapped me.
Girl, they just be
Hard
coming
as
down
fuck.
there even though they want the girls just to start some shit.
And girl, I was on these high ass heels trying to run after him, and the other girls was laughing at me trying to run in these like healed
Why
after a
did you
boy,
pay it, sister?
because I'm first paying it. I am not the kind of girl to pay that kind of situation.
Oh,
And
see,
so,
I pay it. I would just pay it because I guess that's just me.
Girl.
well, I mean, the out there, it's like if you like let them come out and do that kind of shit, then you lose control.
Mm.
Um, but I think that was my last night on the track. I tore that boy. I I used to carry this rebar. Y'all know what a rebar is?
Mm-mm.
It's like when you see them building houses and the first thing they do is like put down the foundation. They use them to set bricks. It's like these
Okay.
long, like steel bars.
Oh, okay.
I had one in my purse, and because I wasn't able to catch him and use that with him, I tore his car up.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Well, how'd you find his car?
Because I had seen them get out of it. Like they
Oh,
parked the car, and then he walked up to me and did what he did, and I was like, "Well, that was stupid." I had a
because he ran
rebar in my
away to
purse.
someone else and left his car.
Hmm.
He ran away to somewhere else and left his car.
I guess he lived around there. He went in his house.
Oh, okay.
Like that was dumb.
Right.
Because now your car is fucked up. I took the windows out. I took that windshield out. I took the passenger side window out. I took the driver's side window out. Child.
Trans women um are considered female. I mean, because my license and my birth certificate says female. So if guy being attracted to me, then he is heterosexual, or a guy that dates me is heterosexual, because I am heterosexual as a trans woman and I date heterosexual men. So that is a healthy heterosexual relationship between a cis man and a trans woman. Okay?
And in the United States law, we are females, we are women, and that's just something you have to deal with. Like, I don't understand what the issue is.
You can't
The straight
prove
men definitely
otherwise.
love us. They
You can't
love
prove
us.
otherwise. You could say
We're
that we
just
were
sitting
born
here
male,
telling
but
them,
you call us
talking about
female.
them paying us. Like they love us.
Right. We could have even been born male, but the country still says we're female girls. So like
Exactly. Because I know my paperwork says male to female. So when you're calling me a male, make sure you say male at birth, but female. Adult human, female. Because that's just what it is. And I hate that y'all be like, oh, you're trying to take away womanhood from natural women. I didn't know that we had limited seats. Like, because if she got a seat, there should be enough seats for cis women and trans women.
Right.
I didn't know they had RSVP. The fuck? Oh Lord, no, y'all attracted to the gender, not the smacks. There are words for that too. Yes, we are attracted to the gender. We are attracted to what we are attracted to. But trans women are women. Women are adult human females, and it makes us adult human female, sweetheart. Argue with your mammy. Matter of fact, argue with the doctors, argue with the biologists who went to school for this, argue with your doctor. Don't argue with me, because neither one
Yeah,
of us have degrees in biology or science.
argue with your micro peen. That's who you need to argue with, because we don't even care. We don't even care what you got going on. You got a micro peen. We're not worried about you.
That's the problem. You're talking to too many other uneducated people like yourself, where y'all just lost in the
Hey,
sauce. And that is the problem that you need to work on. That means
I ordered groceries. I don't remember what I got. If there's salad in there.
you gonna restart a little bit?
I think I will restart like now and see if we get some more people up in here.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll come back.
Hold
Right.
on, let
Because
me
I need to take like a
restart.
10-minute break. So I'll be back.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I see you in the queue.
Okay.
Hold up. Nurse Ratchet was in the queue though.
No, I need to yell at you, Miss Auntie Walker, letting me get eaten in there like it was a
Oh.
Diddy party. Excuse you, Auntie Walker.
Oh.
You just watch me get eaten alive.
Oh,
Who?
but uh, it
Wait,
was like
wait,
you
wait,
was
wait, wait.
being
Hold on, hold on.
quiet, and that other girl was talking too much. That's why I
Girl,
didn't want
and
to
what's
come
the
back.
name in that live? Because you shared it with me too, and I was watching them outside. Girl, we've already had conversations with them. It's not gonna get through to them. Like they feel as though they're right and we're wrong. They
Mhm.
delete you. They don't let you finish what you gotta say. Like, girl, nobody got time to keep talking to them. We've already had conversations with them. Like,
I
I
know,
mean,
but I was
I've
trying to.
gotten Nate together a few times and don't mind doing it again, but
I might do it
that
again,
panel was just
actually.
not. It wasn't well controlled. He's a mod. He liked to cut people off. Like,
hmm I might. We're mutuals, so I might DM him and do like a 3v3 or something in my live.
who's the other two?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna probably have him, Chrissy, and Manimal.
Oh God, I'm not doing Manimal. I can't stand his voice. Oh,
I can't
Or
stand
what
none
is
of
it,
their
Envy?
voices. Like, none of them.
Or
I can't
or
stand none of them. I'm tired of hearing their voices. I'm
or
so
I'll
tired.
fuck with.
Envy?
I'll go head up with Envy, but Envy is too.
Emotional?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's too snappy. Like Manimal, you think he's keep like it's almost like he's trying to spit and talk at the same time.
Oof.
Like
It's like he's doing some sort of transphobic ASMR. Like it's. Oh, I can't stand it.
I just don't like the way he talks.
So
Yeah, it's not. It
it just
makes me like question.
he grosses me out.
Like, it's
I don't
like
even.
that
I have
sound you
Manimal
don't
blocked
want to
on here.
hear.
I don't like
It's like
hearing him
that sound you
talk.
don't want to hear while you camping by yourself.
Like I can talk to Raw Rail or Christy. Like I can talk to them. But like Manimal, get it out your mouth. Get that spit out your mouth in the corners, in the creases, in the cut. Dry your mouth out before you talk to me. Yeah. Like Nate, I can have a conversation with Nate. Nate is
Nate's is
that's one of the
emotional
daughters.
too.
Yeah, that's
Nate
one
is
of the
Nate's
not what
emo-
people
daughters.
be like
She's a
making him
pick
out
me.
to be. Like I can get Nate.
She's a pick me.
Yeah.
Like that stupid context conversation. That was dumb.
Right.
It's like that's not even how words work. Like words have different meanings.
Oh my god, Butcher, I
You're
haven't
saying,
seen you in forever. Butcher, I haven't seen them in forever.
who Nate?
Yes, I go that Nate is a queen,
Butcher?
girl. Nate is a queen down, honey. That is a bottomless thing. That's
Mm-mm.
that she flips
Yeah.
How do we think you're talking about? We're talking about your friend Nate. Like we're just talking. We're mentioning people that we can debate easily. Easy. Nate's easy.
easily.
Invite him up
Easy.
in here.
You
Hey
gonna invite
Mel.
him?
Hey, I gotta get my mod fixed. Hold on, I'll be back.
People like to block him. My mods like to block him. Let me see if he's blocked.
Hold on, just give me a second.
Let me see if
Yeah,
he's
I'm
on
gonna
my
have to figure out
My
three
credentials
people
are
on
being.
our side to take those three though.
Nate just have a
And
habit of cutting people off and then telling people that they can't cut him off.
I didn't know that was your friend. Unless you're talking about someone else, but I'm talking about Nate, the gender critical, the one that has like the accent.
Yeah, that's who we're talking about. He's not my friend.
Oh, no, that's
We're
what I thought you were
mutuals.
saying.
We're
Yeah.
mutuals, but we're not friends.
No, he was like one of the first people I debated, and then when I proved him wrong, he got mad and like he basically removed me. He was like he asked
Mm-hmm.
me like when were you karyotyped or some dumbass shit about being intersex, and then I couldn't answer fast enough. He was like, "See, you're lying." I said, "I need you to understand, life is not black and white. Just because someone doesn't have the language to explain everything about themselves in detail, explicit detail, does not mean that they're lying." So I immediately pulled up my chart from my doctor and showed what I was listed as. And he was like, "Oh, okay, well, it says intersex variations for females, so you're not important in this conversation," and remove me again. And I'm like, girl, what? Is it because I was making a point? Because you said you were so sure that you were right. First it was I'm not really 18. Like, make it make sense.
Girl, she getting in where she can fit in.
She's a
Because
queen.
outside of 6 hour girl, what is she? Nothing.
Definitely a queen. I give that. Like when he was
She's in
yelling today,
hiding
like,
right
yeah,
now,
definitely a
girl.
queen.
She's in hiding. She can't be herself. With that.
Yeah, I don't think I picked it up until today. I was like, yeah. He like all this telling the women to shut up and shut your fucking mouth. I'm just like, yeah, it's giving queen.
Yeah, girl, that is a sister. That is a sister, bro. That is a sister.
And me and Manama got into it because he was like, even I could pass as a woman if I just put on some makeup. I'm like, you barely don't look like you barely pass as a productive member in society. You look criminally insane. Like you look like a hobo.
You'd have thought he came out of the caves, bitch.
Right. Lord of the Rings.
Bitch, he looks insane. Like, please don't ever think that you look like a regular human being. Because if that's what a regular human being is, baby, then I must not be a human being.
I don't know what the hell human is if that motherfucker can pass as a girl.
That is insane.
And you know what's funny? Because they be arguing. With Nate, when I see what him is, when he doesn't have a point, he tries to quickly circumvent it to talk about something else or change the subject or pivot.
Oh yeah, he's a pivoter.
Like, because he keeps conflating gender and sex, and then he'll try to draw out a point that someone said, well, your definition doesn't track because of this. But you keep saying that we can't change definitions based off of how we simply feel. But every single time it doesn't align with what you believe to be true, then you want to say something else.
I tell him he needs to go debate his existence. How about that? Because according to religion and according to a lot of society, you, my friend, are an abomination. So instead of trying to be a pick-me, I think you should go fight that fight that you need to fight. Sweetheart, why you sitting there walking around to us and you're bisexual? No, you're not.
Oh, you said that?
No, you're not. You are a full-blown bottom. You are a twink, darling.
So it isn't kind of
like men and women. I don't think you have it in you.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, girl?
Oh, I started taking this medication. Oh, I'm already feeling like, ugh.
It's like SSRI or something like that. I mean, not SSRI. What's that thing? Antidepressant?
No. Spiro, it's a blocker.
Oh.
T blocker. Spirolactone.
What is it making you feel like?
No, it's just I'm overtired.
Oh.
Just comes with side effects.
I never felt a lot of side effects from Spiro.
Yeah, I looked it up. There can be, and she explained to me that there could be. There's not much. I feel really like overtired.
Do you take estrogen too?
Not yet. I had high blood pressure when I went in yesterday. But I should be getting it soon. The doctor didn't give it to me yet. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to get on medicine soon for high blood pressure, which is crazy because I'm so young. Then. Yeah.
I have high blood pressure.
I know. I just seen somebody snooping around. I just keep seeing him.
Alan.
Snooping. Shadow. Whatever his name is. Shadow something.
I feel like I know who you're talking about too.
Come on, ops.
Y'all, we're gonna have the election soon. What the hell are we gonna do?
The same what we doing now.
Dance a jig when she wins.
I feel like they're gonna keep doing stuff like after they set the ballots on fire. I'm just like, Lord, what? I feel like they're all in a Discord. Like, all right, other KKK members and Trumpers, let's go ahead and do some more dumb shit.
I don't think you can say that.
Oh, sorry.
Or you gotta say triple something. Triple. Triple.
Yes, this person has gotten a 5-star rating from me before, which means she gonna bring my shit right here and get her little 20% tip.
In DoorDash.
Instacart.
You just fucking reminded me I'm supposed to go buy groceries. Oh my god. I was just debating with my brother. He was like, do you not know that your fast food habits are much more expensive than groceries? Like, no, it's not. Girl, I just went and calculated a week alone of $140 I spent on fast food. And I'm like, I wonder why my back's so big, bitch. Buy some groceries.
Yeah, the fast food will make your back big. Just in case anybody is in the fast food and is thinking about doing it, do not do the chicken Big Mac. It's gross.
Chicken Big Mac?
Yeah, they got a chicken Big Mac and it's not good. It's gross.
We don't have it here. Yeah, so we don't even have that here.
Good. Count your blessings. It's gross.
Yeah, thank God. I wouldn't like it. I don't like that. I don't really get chicken from McDonald's, like the chicken burgers. I like
their chicken McNuggets.
I don't eat that no more. I just get the chocolate chip cookies.
If I'm desperate, I'll eat the chicken nuggets because I like how it tastes a little bit.
I love me some Big Macs.
No, man.
Or double Big Mac.
I feel like I was
Have everybody checked out this bonnet in my showcase down below? Go to the bag. If those of you, everybody in the chat, whether you're going to buy it or not, it's only $3, but whether you're going to buy it or not, just go check out the showcase. Just open it up and take a look inside. It's going to help with the algorithm. Please, I see one person is looking at it. Everybody just click on the shopping bag at the bottom of the screen, please.
Say that again, Auntie. Oh,
I'm asking everybody to click on the shopping bag at the bottom of the screen and view the showcase. It improves the algorithm if everybody is looking at the showcase. 2 people have done it so far. If the rest of you will please go look at the showcase, just hit the shopping bag at the bottom of the screen. Thank you, Rika. It doesn't work for me in the UK. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I don't have it here in Canada, and I'm so sad.
UK people, thank you for checking out the showcase, everybody.
How fast is shipping with TikTok Shop?
Yeah, Canada doesn't have the TikTok Shop.
That's weird.
It's only the States.
Y'all got Sonic up there? Sonic? Y'all got Sonic up there?
No, we don't have Sonic.
Thank you for looking at the showcase. It actually put my algorithm. It actually, like...
QVC.
No Sonic? We don't... I don't think... No
Sonic?
Oh, no.
I'm in the shopping cloud.
QVC. No Sonic? We don't... POC, you have an echo. No, I don't. Yeah, we do.
Y'all do have Sonic? Okay, I'm gonna restart because they playing with me. They are definitely playing with me.
Oh shit, my bad. I thought it was you, Mel.
Not QVC. We are doing QVC.
Is someone up there? Sincere.
Sincere is a regular thing.
Oh.
I don't think Sincere. I think Sincere is a friendly.
Sincere is a friendly.
Yeah, I've seen them a lot. Hi, Sincere.
Hey, what's up? Hey, nice to see you guys again.
It's nice seeing you too.
How you guys doing today?
Rika got her bonnet. How do you like your bonnets, Rika? I love mine.
Sorry, I'm so overtired. Did you say if we had Sonic or not, Auntie? I'm sorry.
Yes, Sonic is good.
No, we don't.
Wait, Sonic?
The
Sonic?
restaurant?
Yeah, no, we don't have it here. I don't think they have it anywhere in Canada.
Do y'all have Whataburger?
Nope.
Whataburger.
Y'all got Cookout?
We got Cookout here.
I got Cookout.
Nope.
We got Cookout.
Perfect for late night.
Cookout, them milkshakes is like them milkshakes at Cookout. Oh my God. Oh.
We have Wendy's. We have y'all have Burger King, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we got Burger King.
Yeah.
We got burgers. We got burgers.
We got Burger King, McDonald's, Checkers, or Riley's, like depending on
I
what
love
type
checker
of.
fries.
Me too.
Checker and Popeye fries.
No.
Pup. Pamela is in
You know
the
who
building.
had the best honey barbecue wings back in the day? KFC. KFC had the best honey barbecue wings. Oh my God. When I used to eat them, when I first tasted it when I was in I think kindergarten or first grade.
Thank you for the heart, me darling.
They were so good. This is okay, so kindergarten, I was 5. So that would have been 1990. 93. So 93, I was 5.
Hi,
Y'all know me. Y'all can never get rid of me.
A?
I've always been. Y'all can never get rid of me.
Okay, bye. TikTok, that person was removed for violating our terms of service and the TikTok community guidelines. Person was removed for violating TikTok community guidelines. 12 Prada, thank you for coming up. You've been blocked from the platform because you violated. Oh, I almost made you a moderator. Because you violated community guidelines. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, y'all had already blocked them.
Yeah, I did that some quick.
What's up, Jonna, sister? But yeah, that when I was and the motherfucking honey barbecue wings slapped.
Hey, Pamela.
Pamela. Pamela. Niggy.
Hi, Miss Mary.
Mary.
Remember 227? Mary.
Mary Cobstone.
Hi, Mary.
TikTok is playing tonight. The numbers.
The numbers are stupid. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who had the honey barbecue wings? You said,
KFC.
Oh, yeah. Them things were so good.
Back in the early 90s, baby.
Yes. I used to love them honey barbecue wings. And also the when they first came out with the Chicken Little. Now it's weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Now they'll make them like they used to. So mad at that. I used to fuck them joints up faithfully. I can still kind of taste them now.
Is tomorrow the 1st? Is this Halloween?
The 31st. Tomorrow's the 31st, and then Friday's the 1st.
So tomorrow's Halloween?
Yeah, that's my birthday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Halloween.
Oh, it's your birthday. Period.
Yep.
Scorpio.
Scorpio gang.
Period. I'm here for it. I love us water signs.
Oh, I got an appointment with my psychiatrist Friday. Friday is the 1st.
Mel, what's your sign, Mel?
I'm a Cancer.
Okay, period.
What's your sign?
Me and Auntie Wada. Auntie Wada's birthday's the 6th, and I'm the 7th.
Mine's is the 2nd.
W Cancers in the building.
W Cancers in the chat. Cancers in the chat. W
Hey,
Cancers.
Nick. Hey, Patrick. Them Scorpios can be tricky. And they nasty, too.
Yeah. Them Scorpios are treacherous, honey.
So only when you get on my bad side.
Ooh, that bad
side. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mary, you a Scorpio, Mary.
W Capricorn, what's a Cancer?
Capricorn.
What's a Cancer?
Baby, and that response captures the Capricorn attitude all the way. They don't have no time for hearing what anybody else got to say.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Cancers are the mothers of the zodiac. Don't ever get it twisted.
Yeah, if you come for us, we'll come for you.
We'll flood this whole motherfucking earth.
Right.
Water overpowers all.
Hey,
Water
y'all.
overpowers all.
Hi, Scotty.
Hey, what's up?
Scotty.
I have a genuine question about the whole astrology thing, and please don't fight me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Who video?
No, the astrology thing. You know, like Pisces, Sagittarius, those type of. Like, so like, it's a genuine question. Like, I'm really not trying to be disrespectful. Does like the astrology, does it change because of like the transitioning and the gender identity, or does that like? Because I've never heard. I just don't know. I'm just genuinely curious. I'm not trying to be rude. I promise. I'm just genuinely curious.
I don't think so.
Because I've seen some people say it's like male to, you know, there's astrology for like men and women or male and female or something like that. So I was like confused. You know.
Yeah, I've always just read Cancer Woman for myself.
Yeah, I never really got to nothing else but Cancer women.
I never paid attention to what Cancer male do until, like, y'all know my husband is a Cancer man.
Why are you throwing shade, Auntie?
And so now I be having to pay attention to like what it say for Cancer man.
Okay, I'm a Sagittarius. Do y'all hate Sagittarius? Because I feel like everybody hates.
I was raised by Libras, and I got two siblings who are Sagittariuses. My grandmother, who I love and I miss so much, rest in peace. She's a Sagittarius, and my baby cousin who died, who unalived a year before my grandmother, he was a Sagittarius. And they're the sweetest things ever, and I tell you, like, those two, like, loved me through and through my whole journey, and never judged me, you know. So 2012 and 2013 was the worst time. July of 2012 and July of 2013, two of my favorite Sagittarius was taken away from me. And it's hard to, you know, maneuver in this world without them, because they were the best. They loved me through and through unconditionally.
Do you think there's a difference between, because like I'm a December Sag, and I've heard like other people, for example, like there's November Sag and December Sag, and people feel like they're not the same thing, and like depending on which month you fall under it, depending on if you're Pisces, Aries, Leo, etc., like it's different depending on if you're like an August Leo versus a July Leo, etc.
Everybody has their personalities, but I feel like in certain ways you can tell, like, I don't know, because Sagittarius people, they fit in anywhere, you know, and everybody loves them. Like my little brother, he's a Sagittarius. Everybody fucking loves him, right? And I got a cousin who's, see, my little brother, he's a December Sagittarius. My cousin, that's a November Sagittarius, everybody loves her too. Like y'all party animals. Y'all really never really show emotion. Like, I can honestly say, like, I mean, from experience from growing up with the Sagittarius in my life, that really don't show emotion.
How you feel about like Sagittarius being with like Leos?
Well, my siblings, because I got 3 brothers and 3 sisters, so the ones that I normally hang out with is the Sagittarius and the Leo. My little brother's the Sagittarius and my little sister's the Leo. And the 3 of us, when we get together, it's a time.
Right.
It's a time. Those are fire signs. So they keep me on my toes. I feel like growing up with the family that I got, like, I don't know, you just had to be.
I grew up like everyone telling me that I'm like evil because I'm a Sagittarius, and I'm like, wait.
Look at Nicki Minaj, motherfucking JT. They are Sagittariuses.
Yeah, as soon as I tell people I'm a Sagittarius, they just give me that look, and it's just like, damn, like I'm not gonna steal your man and rob you.
Oh, you know who else is a Sagittarius? E. Kane.
Oh Lord, it's over for me. It's over. There's no winning. I can't win. Like hey, you know what's crazy too? I looked at the list of the most famous serial unalivers, and like majority of them are Sagittarius.
I'm scared of Scotty. I'm scared.
No, I promise. I love everyone.
I'm scared of Scotty.
I promise I love everyone. I'll even cook for y'all, clean your house.
Oh my God. I'm scared, Scotty. I don't know.
I cook good Jamaican food if that makes y'all feel better.
Oh my God. Can you cook good African food? I want some a goosey soup with some fufu.
Yeah, I could do that. My mom knows how to cook that too as well.
I love me some agusi soup with some fufu, girl. My mouth is watering right now thinking about it.
You know what you should do? You should definitely go to a Nigerian and Jamaican fusion restaurant. That's the best food you'll eat.
Girl, they don't got no it's one out here that I went to. They don't have no agusi. No, they don't have no motherfucking cassava leaf. They don't have no motherfucking jollof rice.
Damn, then what do they sell? The hell?
Girl, beef pay, jerk chicken, the rice and peas.
You know what I hate? When I be like going to like a store, like looking on Uber Eats or DoorDash, and like let's say I want like African food. Like obviously I know there's different African countries, but tell me why I'm clicking on like a store that says that they're Nigerian, right? And I'm looking through the list of food, and all I'm seeing is Jamaican food. I'm like very confused. I'm like, is this a Nigerian restaurant or a Jamaican restaurant?
Johanna said Nigerian food is poison.
That's crazy. The Nigerians gonna be mad.
Oh my God.
The views keep going down. Lord.
I'm scared.
It's because Auntie needs to take off her bonnet of salvation. When Auntie shows her hair.
Not bad.
She needs
Now
to
she's
freeze
looking
a
for
lot.
straight, Yo, when I tell you this is the
Yes,
best
that's a black
applesauce
queen.
ever.
Yes.
This is the best applesauce, apple juice ever.
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
used
my
to
mom
love
loved
that
that.
stuff when I was a kid. I can't really drink apple juice that much because of my diabetes. But
What
when I
about the
was a kid,
sugar-free one?
there's a sugar-free apple juice. I drink
Mm-hmm.
sugar-free cranberry juice all the time.
Yeah. My
Okay,
grandmother
let's
did
see.
that.
Let's see. We lost another view, and I took off my bonnet. I think I'm gonna restart because
Restart with the
Okay.
loss.
I don't know if I can do
Okay, I'll
this.
see where we start.
I don't know
Yes,
if I
it's
can do this
giving
12
Restart
very.
and
views.
do that one
It
right
was
here.
very high earlier, but I've been live for a minute. I've been live for 2 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
restart with your
restart and use
hair.
that background right that you got right there.
I'll
Use
be
Okay,
that
I'm gonna
back.
background.
restart with the hair and with this topic because the last one
Okay.
was stupid. Hold on.
All right,
Okay, I'll be
bye.
back.